Oh hey, hey. Oh hey, hi. Hi there, how are you? Hi. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. It's Sherry again, and as you can see, I've got a new background here full of my books. I know, right? I know. Today, I asked a few questions on Instagram last week about things about like questions you have about self-taught. So today I'm going to answer them. And let me find those questions. I've got a lot of questions though, so I'm gonna like answer them one by one. And yeah, like all these questions, I'm gonna answer them one by one. So let's not waste our time and let's do it. So before I answer the questions, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel, please. Anyway, so first questions we have here are questions about self-taught. Is it better to learn machine learning yourself or in a class? Machine learning. I'm actually not familiar with machine learning, but I think it depends. I think you can do it yourself, of course, 100%. You can do it yourself, but there is a difference between studying yourself and going to college. Going to college would be much more easier for you to get a job because we've got like a network of people. Like company will try to hire people, but who knows. You're just gonna figure it out, and I think you can do it, but it's just gonna be a little bit difficult because self-taught self-taught is not easy, but you can do it. And next question. I try to self-taught myself, but I procrastinated and get bored. Any help? Well, me too. I know, right? I feel you all the time. I feel you because like you will feel tired, you will feel frustrated, you have no idea are you doing the right thing or not. I mean, this is completely normal, and what I would do is I would have a goal for myself. For example, I will a schedule for myself. For example, I have to finish this course this week, and then I have to build the project next week, and then next week I'm gonna study another chapter. So I have to have like a schedule for myself that I have to finish within that week. I have to finish that task within the week, so I don't have any chance to procrastinate or complain or anything. So set a timetable for yourself and have a goal. And the next question, any tips on knowing what to spend time learning? It depends on your goal. What's your interests? And it depends what do you want to do in the future. If you like iOS, you can study iOS, Xcode, anything. If you like full stack, you can study full stack. For example, like API, C#, Node.js. It depends on what's your goal. So having a goal is really important. So have a goal, and then you will go from there. What is included in your goal, how to get there, so you will know what do you have to do in order to get to where you want to go. And the next question, any tips for staying on track? Have a schedule for yourself and have a deadline as well. For example, for me, if I am going to learn something new, I will set a deadline for myself. For example, I have to learn this chapter by the end of this week, and then I have to create the project on the weekend. So I have to finish the course in within that week. I cannot have any reason for myself to procrastinate or anything. I just do it. And just don't complain, don't procrastinate, just don't complain, just don't think about anything else. Just do it and have a schedule for yourself. And the next question, can you just give a brief roadmap? It depends on what you want. If you want to be a web developer, I will say you can start with HTML, JavaScript, CSS, or maybe just HTML and CSS. That's actually way more easier than JavaScript. You can learn JavaScript afterward. That's for the web development. You can have a look on Google. There are actually a lot of suggestions from people. Some people just list out all the roadmap, everything for you to have a look. You can search that on Google. Next question, where to begin? Where to begin? Where to begin? Where to begin? Right at where you are. Right at where you are. You don't have to know where do you want to get started. Just do it. Just do it. If you want to learn programming, just do it now, right now, at this time. Don't think about anything else. Just tell yourself that this is what I want and I have to do it right now. I cannot postpone my plan. I cannot wait any longer to get to where I want to be. Just start from where you are now. And the next question, I feel this question, to be honest. Why is it so hard to get started in coding or learning? Coding, programming will never be easy. Otherwise, everyone will be doing it already, because it requires a total different mindset than normal people. Like when I was learning JavaScript, I feel like, why did I do that to myself? Why am I doing this? I think the hardest thing about programming is not the language. It is the mindset that you have to develop, the programming mindset, the critical the critical thinking you have to develop to become a programmer. Because normal people, they don't really have that kind of thinking. You have to have like a problem-solving mindset, and then that's really difficult to develop. And yeah, it's the problem-solving mindset you have to develop. It's not about the programming or coding, it's just the mindset. And it took me for like a few months to get used to the mindset, and after a few months of practicing and learning algorithm, data structures, problem solving, you'll be fine. You'll be like absolutely like Einstein. I've got a book though. I've got a book about Einstein. I'm gonna find it. Ooh, I'm gonna find it. You'll be like absolutely, you will be, you know. And the next question, how did you get started? How did I get started? Well, I graduated with a degree in organic chemistry, and I don't like it, can't find a job, so I have to learn programming. And that's a long story, but anyway, yeah, so I have to work, I have to find a job myself, and I don't have any money to go to college or boot camp anymore, so I have no choice. I have to study by myself or just leave it. So it's either like you want to go for it or leave it, so I will just go for it, and that's how I get started. And the next question, what percentage of self-taught individuals got a job in tech without a STEM degree? I don't know, to be honest. There are a lot of people. I actually have no idea about the percentage, but it is increasing though. The world is changing, so you have to be part of it. And I think they are going to be more and more self-taught people in the future, so it's good to join us. Welcome, gang. Next, sometimes I forget something I learned, how to keep it inside my mind. How to keep it inside your mind, just like grab the code and just like eat it, or like how to keep it inside your mind. Just try to write it down somewhere. I post-it notes or in your notebook, just trying to refer back to it all the time and do revision, keep practicing, because you need to practice and practice and practice and practice. And that's why we ask people to keep doing project instead of just reading the code. We have to use our hand, type it, and then get your hands dirty. Just you have to do it, and that's how you remember things much more easier. Next, how to be better in coding. Practice, and then practice. Develop project. Just keep going. Yeah. Next, I cannot focus anymore, even watching films. How can I fix it? Just go to sleep, and then you'll be fine on the next day. Yeah, if you can't focus, just go out and go for a walk. breathe in some air and you'll be fine. And I love this question. When self-taught programming, is it better to learn computer science too? I mean, we are doing programming, so it's basically computer science a little bit, but I think computer science is more on like data structures and algorithm. I think it's good to know about the software system design, data structures, everything, if you want to be a great developer who writes clean code, maintainable code. I think it's really important to learn about computer science. Yeah, I get what you mean. I feel you. Yeah, you have to learn that. You have to. And next, no question, just wanna say stay healthy, you there. You too. I mean, stay healthy, please. Stay good, stay healthy. Thank you so much. Next, where is your life now? How do I get there? I would say just be yourself, and be yourself because you are unique, and just do whatever you want, whatever you like, because you are going to be the best version of yourself, inspire people, and just be yourself. Be yourself, yeah, because you're wonderful. Next, how can I stop procrastination? It's so easy to fall into that with self-teaching, also get lost on YouTube tutorials. I would say, I feel you, friend, I feel you, because there are like so many resources we can use online, so many. And this is the thing, like as a self-taught, we don't have a guide, we don't have someone telling us like what we can do and what's the roadmap we have to go through. And that's why we feel like frustrated and like crazy about the resources we have online, and that's completely normal. Write down what you want and then do some research about how to get there. And yeah, like it's normal to get lost on YouTube tutorials and everything because there's so many, but just focus on one. If you think it's good, just keep learning that instead of trying to find another one again and then try to find another one again, another one, and then more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Next, any platform you can recommend, like with good price range and great learning program. YouTube. I use YouTube, Udemy, and those are the two I use a lot, and then I didn't really pay for anything else, to be honest. And yeah, and then free PDF books online, I just searched that on Google. Yeah, so YouTube, Udemy, I use them a lot. And are online courses or books better to start with? Books, it depends on books because it might get outdated, because in technology everything is changing really fast, it's pretty quick. And for online courses, they might be like all the teachers, tutors, they will update the course. So I think online, I personally prefer online courses. Well, some books are good, it depends. I think both are good, but you can use online courses more, and books might be just like as a reference instead of like as your main resources. And next, wanna know you. Hi, I'm Sherry, and I'm talking, I don't know what I'm talking about now, but hi, good to know you too. And yeah, hi. And next, I need a roadmap of cybersecurity. I'm actually not sure about cybersecurity. I personally think that it's so cool to like being a hacker. It's like you can hack anything else, like hack my ex Facebook account. I'm just kidding, but I think it's so cool. And roadmap, we can search on Google because I'm not really sure about that though. But I think people start with Kali, Linux, and you get to know Java. I don't know. You can search that on Google. Next. I want to learn AngularJS. Please suggest me some YouTube channel or website for learning. I learned Angular from my job. I didn't learn it from any tutorial or anything though, because I just learned it from my job. And Angular is just, I mean, it's a good framework for like enterprise apps program. Yeah, for YouTube, I think there are a lot of, I'm not sure, but let me have a look. I'll post it here somewhere. You can have a look. And don't forget about the documentation. The documentation are like the best resource ever, but it's just too complicated to understand, but that's the best thing you can use to study Angular. How to start with Flutter development. How to start? Just learn the basic. I think they have like a they have got a tutorial on the documentation. You can start from there, and there are actually a lot of tutorials on YouTube and Udemy as well. Yeah, so you can start from the documentation sections, tutorial. Next, no questions, but I like your content. Save me a time. I mean, so thank you. You know, like sometimes I get like really busy. I've got so many things to do, and I'll do my best to like create contents for everyone, because I love you guys so much. But sometimes I just get a little bit busy, but I'll do my best. And next, how to maintain a good networking with people. I think one of the most important thing you have to have is network with people, network with other programmers, network with hiring manager. Yeah, how to maintain. So you start with having conversations, helping each other out, having a win-win situations, instead of just you asking them questions and nothing else, like you didn't give anything back to the person. I think you have to create like win-win situations between each other. Yeah, keep contacting each other, send like happy birthday wishes to the persons. Just be yourself, make friends. You don't have to maintain it, make friends. Yeah, you know. Next, can self-taught programmer get a job? Yes, you can. Just yeah, you can. Next. Hey, any comment on Google data analytic courses? I think Google data analytic courses are good. You can try it out, and it's free. Why not? It's free. Everything's free. It's good. Next. Suggestions, and if possible, please start some kind of challenges in a particular programming language. Ooh, that's actually good tips. I'll keep that. Thank you. And then the next question. Next, which type of math is important for building logic in programming? Any specific topics? Mathematics are important, but I think if you want to build your logical thinking, you have to know about problem solving, which you can practice through like HackerRank or any algorithm data structures platform. You have to practice the data structures and algorithm problem, like practice to solve problem, not to learn mathematics, because you need to use mathematics to solve problem as well. So next, if you are self-taught, how to be confident like those who are in boot camps or college? I feel you, man. I feel you. Like I feel so lonely, insecure when I'm like surrounding with all the computer science people. Sorry. Yeah, because I mean it's normal, but just be confident. Like you are unique. You learn yourself, right? You are self-taught. You have to be confident. You're proud of yourself. You know what you want. You go for it. You work hard for it. You don't have to prove to anyone about it. You work hard for it. So be proud of yourself, right, man? And then the next question. Which backend framework should I choose? Express or Django? I don't know. I tried Express before, and it's because it's based in JavaScript. I think in Django it's based in Python. It depends on your use case though. If you're more like web development, you can use JavaScript more. But if you like to learn, if you like to build things other than web development, for example, you like machine learning or robotics or anything, you can try to learn any languages that other than JavaScript, like Python. Django is good. I mean, depends on your use case, so I'm not sure. You can, yeah. Next question. How to understand the code lines? I think how to understand. It's like you talking to people. Like I'm speaking English. Hi, how are you? And then I was like, 你好吗? So you have to learn the language first in order to understand. You have to understand the language, what the language do. For example, if you wanted to understand JavaScript, you're gonna understand the terms in JavaScript, functions, blah, blah, blah. Like the terms. You have to know what is functions or what is can't think of any JavaScript now. Oh my god. Basically, you have to understand the language first in order to understand the line of codes. Are Google certifications worth it from Coursera? Someone asked me. I didn't try, so I don't know. Google certification worth it? I think any certification are great, but it won't prove anything unless I personally think, because I have completed like so many certifications and none of them are useful in my job interview. No one would ever look at it. Like, people only care about your skills and the project you have built and your experience. Don't worry about the certifications. I think you have to worry more about what can you learn from the course, and then what can you do with the skills you have learned, and what project you can build with the skills you have learned. The project experience and the skills you have. Do you prefer to read the documentations or watching tutorial? For me, to be honest, I hate documentation and I love video tutorial. But the thing is, like, documentations are like the best resource ever, but sometimes they are just like too complicated to understand. There's too many words and just make me crazy, make me tired and frustrated. But they are good. They are like, all the tutorials they created are based on the documentation. Actually, I love tutorial and I hate documentation, but I love tutorial. No, but I love documentations and hate tutorial at the same time. So documentations are great. Both of them are great. I mean, yeah. So, and then the last two questions: how do you stay disciplined and stop reduce procrastinations? What motivates you? What motivates me? My boss? Nah, kidding. Deadline? Nah, kidding. What motivates me? Because I know what I want. I know what I want to achieve. Because I have like, if I want something, I'm the kind of person who is like, if I want something, I'll have to get it now. Like a sense of urgency. Like, if I want something, I have to get it now. I can't wait to get it. I don't know, it's just my attitude or personality. To stay disciplined, like, for me, I would say you're gonna have a goal. You have to have a goal that you love so much. You love so much that you can just like drop anything else. Just go and get your goal. Yeah, you have to love your goal so much, and then you will stop procrastinating, I'm sure. After, yeah. And then time for the last question. Where were you able to find a job? Any tips or advice? Any job advertising sites, LinkedIn, any job advertising sites. Any tips or advice? Build any project, show your skills, and practice your interview. Understand what they want, and yeah, just build your project. Be yourself. Be confident. Keep practicing. How to find a job. Work on your resume, anything. So that's it for today. That's all the questions I've answered. Like, yeah, and I hope I've answered your questions. I did my best. And if you have any questions, just let me know, or you can follow me on Instagram, because I post a lot of crazy things over there, funny things, but I post some useful content too. Right? I will do another Q&A again for you guys to ask me questions, so I can answer them here. Much more easier for me instead of just keep typing, because it's just freaking tired. I would just prefer to like say it. I have to say things. Yeah, so I'll do that again, and I'll post more content. And I've got a new video coming up, to be honest, because I've already recorded that, but I haven't edited. I have to do it. I've got so many things to do in my life. Yeah. So new content coming up, and I'll do my best for everything. And I hope you guys like my background here, all my books. Do you guys want to have a book recommendations about startup, anything, business, anything related, or skill, self-discipline? I don't know, just let me know down comment section below. And yeah, so anyway, don't forget to like my video, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. And thanks for watching. Bye.